Hey there, I'm Marvin, and welcome back to our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we got to meet our very first Geth. The first mission that we did was continuing the main story arc and going to a derelict Reaper where a Cerberus research team was trying to uncover the Reaper IFF. Well, we did find that IFF, but unfortunately, the Reaper, despite being dead, still had the ability to indoctrinate people close by. So the entire Cerberus research team turned into husks, and we had to fight our way to the core, the Mass Effect core of the Reaper, just to go and acquire this IFF. And along the way, big surprise, a Geth actually helped us by sniping a few of the husks, trying to attack Shepard, and even communicate with us, called out to us in some way. So, definitely very different behavior than the Geth we faced so far. And naturally, Shepard decided to bring the Geth onto the ship at the end of the mission. It does get sort of knocked unconscious at the boss fight of that mission, so we decide to reactivate it. And we learn, very interestingly, that not all Geth have the same point of view. So it turns out the ones that we faced in Mass Effect 1, following Saren, are a group called the Heretics, who are trying to forge their destiny through the Reapers, whereas the one that we met on this mission belonged to the majority of the Geth, who believed in self-determining their own destiny. So this Geth was actually on that Reaper trying to find a way to be able to deal with, I guess, Reaper code, because this Geth learned that, or these Geth, I should say, learned that before he perished, Sovereign began developing a virus that would permanently change the perspective of the Geth, so that they would all follow the Reapers rather than just a subset. And this Geth, who we now call Legion, is trying to find a way to find the virus and also take it down. Well, it was successful in figuring out how to take it down, and realizing just what a major mess it would be if all Geth followed the Reapers. Shepard agreed to help it out, to go and travel to the Geth base to take it out. So that was our second half of the episode. This is Legion's loyalty mission. We go there, push through hordes of Geth, and reach the point where we can deal with the virus. Now, the little curveball here is that Legion realizes the virus, that there are actually two options in dealing with it. We can destroy it as originally planned, or we could rework it to actually infect the Heretics and change their perspective back to not follow the Reapers. And which kind of sounds a bit sketchy, because it's basically like brainwashing. So Shepard asked Legion to try and figure out on its own its preference, but it doesn't, so Shepard is left to make this decision. And based on what we know, actually what I know that will happen in Mass Effect 3, we actually decide to destroy the virus and not subvert the Heretics. So yeah, with that said, we have a few more companion conversations that we can start now that we've completed another mission, and that begins with Samara.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
And so this is a chance to really kind of get to know a little bit about Samara's history. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I'll give you a rundown. The village she destroys is actually a group that Morinth subverts into worshipping her, so she's kind of forced to deal with it because to try to capture Morinth. As a maiden, she was a mercenary that came upon a mission where she discovered her employers were actually slavers, and she turned against her employers and her own team of Asari, took them all out, and managed to save the ship of slaves. And the Spectre that she faced is none other than Nihilus, the Tyrian that from Mass Effect 1 that was intended to assess Shepard's candidacy for the Spectre program. I guess we don't really know too much about Nihilus and whether he actually is an upstanding guy, but at the very least, in terms of the Justicar code, he did not pass muster, but he was talented enough to avoid Samara's wrath. So, interesting thing. I'm just going to stick with this option for now.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so again, through your own playthrough, I do highly recommend that you hear these other stories because they are quite good, but in the interest of time, we're going to keep going.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
All right, and that's kind of her final word there. It turns out we actually still have one more conversation with Thane as well, so let's go to Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Arashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife. I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
And so this is actually the part where you can initiate a romance with Thane. Sorry, I was incorrect about that last episode. But this is how we part things. We're not going to romance Thane.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
Pretty cool guy, though. Definitely worth romancing. If we were not already with Liara.
The
IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
That doesn't seem sketchy at all. I wonder what could happen.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it. Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
And I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So even the first time when I played this, that just screamed red flag, like, okay, we're gonna take the shuttle and the entire squad and leave the ship alone.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit!
Yup.
We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
Ah, damn it.
Alright, so really cool segment. You actually get to play as Joker. This is the only time you're not Shepard.
Shit.
So we gotta go and release the AI shackles on Edie. You can fail this mission, by the way, so just follow the lights and
God, what is that?
don't get too brave.
We'll hold it off as long as we can.
Hurry, Joker, go!
Yep.
Shit! Shit.
Not sure why that Praetorian just doesn't burst through the window and kill Joker, but okay. It's fine.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Oh boy.
Shit!
Yep, again, this Scion there should totally be getting Joker,
Main
but
fusion
whatever.
plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
Alright, here we go.
Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. I mean, we're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck. Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Again, just follow the lights. Don't worry about any of the bad guys.
Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
This actually has huge ramifications for Mass Effect 3, but we will find out more about that in the next game.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Alrighty, so I mentioned in the last episode that getting the IFF is a point of no return, and this is what I'm talking about. So you don't have to launch the suicide mission at this point, but because your crew has been captured, every mission that you complete before launching the suicide mission actually changes the outcome, basically for the worst. So the best thing to do is to get everything done except for like DLCs and stuff that don't impact the main story, and then go on the suicide mission. So we've done everything. We are ready to go.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
The answer actually doesn't matter. You can, at this point, you can still choose to do other stuff, but yeah. So we're not going to go for a full tour around the ship, but you'll notice, for example, that Kelly's not there. The crew up front there, leading up to Joker, are gone too. The ship is just completely empty. Naturally, we have a message from the elusive man. Alright, well, here we go. Alright, and this is going to launch the final mission of the main story arc.
Please confirm destination, Shepard. The Reaper IFF is online, but there is a chance that the Normandy may not survive the Omega-4 relay. Once we are en route, we are committed.
All right, and this is the true point of no return.
The Collectors took my people. Time to go get them back.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Joker is finalizing preparations now. The trip should take a few hours. I'll admit it, Shepard. I'm impressed. You got us here. Are you ready?
We've got the right team and the Collector's own technology. We can do this.
I hope you're right, Commander. We'll know soon enough. I'll inform you of any changes. Otherwise, we'll be there in a few hours. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the other side.
And so this is the slot reserved for the romance scene in Mass Effect 2, but because our partner is Liara and she is not one of our companions, this is what you get instead.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
I'm not going alone. I've got some of the best working with me. If we stick together, we'll make it.
I knew we brought you back for a reason. I've never seen a better leader. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I'm going to destroy the Collectors, to stop their attacks on humanity.
Understood. It's still impressive. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Gonna say he's a cold SOB, but he knows when to say the right thing sometimes.
Approaching Omega-4 relay. Everyone stand by.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, the drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Brace for deceleration.
Oh, shit!
Oh boy.
Too close. Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
Alright, that's our destination.
Has to be a Collector base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice and easy.
Alrighty, those ship upgrades I mentioned, this is where they come into play. The gun, the armor, and the shield, specifically.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. Yeah, they're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out!
As long as the new plating holds.
They want another round? Come on, girl, let's give it to them.
breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Kinetic barriers are not designed to survive impact with debris that size, Jeff.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. We're going in. Come on, find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
Kinetic barriers steady at 30%. No significant damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow. See if we can avoid any more attention.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Heavy weapons might work. Just
Out we go. I think it's going to stay dead this time.
Better get back up here, Commander.
We're about to clear the debris field. There it is. The collector base.
See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
All right, round 3. Oh, that is one ugly ship.
Time to show our new teeth. Fire the main gun.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Get in close and finish them off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride! Give him hell, girl.
Look out!
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something!
Generators unresponsive. All hands brace for impact.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
Our primary objective is to destroy the station and stop the collectors at any cost.
Well, then we're off to a good start. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
I do not detect an internal security network. It is possible the collectors did not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hid like we were. They might not know we're alive.
this is where the real mission begins.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the Collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the Collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the Collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
It's not a fortress. There's gotta be something. Here, maybe we can send someone in through this ventilation shaft.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
I appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Alrighty. And so your choices going forward in setting up this mission do impact whether or not your companions survive. Their loyalty also makes a difference. So for the tech expert, the best choices are either Tali, Kasumi, or Legion, and we are going to go with Legion.
Legion, you can hack through anything. I'm sending you into the shaft.
Acknowledged.
The rest of us will break into 2 teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the Collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Alright, Miranda is actually a good choice for this, but you can also choose Garrus and Jacob. So, we're gonna go with Jacob.
Jacob, you're in charge of the second team.
Good luck, Taylor. Let's see if you're ready for command.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there, but I won't lie to you. It's not gonna be easy. We've lost good people. We may lose more. We don't know how many the Collectors have stolen. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. It's not important. What matters is this. Not one more. That's what we can do here today. It ends with us. They want to know what we're made of? I say we show them, on our terms. Let's bring our people home.
Alright, now you can see the team assembled like such. For our own squad, here, we will pick our techie people. We have not played Kasumi in quite some time, so let's... Alrighty. So, combat-wise, this is definitely a pretty good mission. And even better,
We are in
sound...
position. Exterior temperature slightly elevated. No obstructions detected.
Second team, are you in position?
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
Alright, So we gotta escort Legion, and that means helping him along through this shaft, which
We've been spotted.
apparently is too hot.
We're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Beautiful.
Where'd you come from, Tally?
Having failure. There is an obstruction in the tunnel.
So you can see
There,
Legion's stuck
over
right
by
there.
the ventilation shaft. That valve should open the...
Obstruction removed. Proceeding.
This form is redundant.
Here, ran into some heavy resistance. Put us a little behind schedule, but we'll try to catch up at the rendezvous point.
Path is clear. Moving on.
We're at the rendezvous, but we're pinned down. You've got to get those doors open.
Proceeding down the tube. Anticipate further obstacles ahead.
Eat it!
Direct intervention is necessary. Direct intervention is necessary. You cannot hurt me.
I beg to differ.
This changes nothing, Shepard.
The path is... Obstruction removed. Proceeding. Obstruction removed. Proceeding down the tube.
Your form is fragile.
Down you go.
The route is blocked once more. Waiting for you to clear the path.
Direct control.
Sure thing.
Proceeding. Anticipate we are nearing the end.
Your form is fragile. Face your annihilation.
And that's the last one right here. And we're done.
Come in!
Look out! Sneaker swarm!
We're in position. We need this door open now.
Go. We'll cover you.
The door has malfunctioned. Path blocked. Complete.
Here they come! Fall back!
Suppression fire! Don't let anyone through!
Nice work, Legion. I knew I could count on you.
Shepard, you need to see this.
Alright, just a warning, this cutscene up ahead can be a bit disturbing to watch.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
It should be Lilith from Horizon.
There's more. Over here.
Alright, again, here's the gross part.
She's still alive! Get them out of there! Hurry! Dr. Chakwas, are you okay?
Shepard, you came for us.
Alright, this part right here can change depending on how quickly you start the suicide mission after the collector attack on the Normandy. If you don't go immediately, you are going to lose some of your crew, and in fact it's possible to lose everyone, so that's why you want to get everything completed in advance.
No one gets left behind.
Thank God you got here in time. A few more seconds and I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Whatever the collectors are doing, it ends here.
We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Alright, and in this case, your good choices are going to be Samara and Jack, and we're going to pick Jack.
Jack and I will take a small team through the seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Again, Jacob, Miranda, and Garrus are your choices for this one. I'm going to go with Garrus.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
Okay, and now, without going into a lot of detail, there is some logic behind this choice here in terms of picking someone who has quote-unquote a low defensive rating. Don't worry about it too much. I'm just going to go with Morden.
Joker, need location of landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
Alright, and so now we're going to be following Jack, and for that I'm going to pick some biotics. So let's go with Samara and Miranda. Keep it thematic.
Moving out! Stay close if you want to live.
Alright, this is probably, I think, the coolest part of the mission, because you're just stuck in this cavern full of seekers who Jack is keeping out with this biotic field.
Garrus here. Name is information and waiting for the order, Shepard.
Damn. The swarms are interfering with radio contact. You ready for this?
Let's go, Commander! Incoming!
They've seen us.
Let me know when you're ready to move, Commander.
Actually, I don't know if there is a time limit on those. I think you can just let Jack wait there as long as you want her to. But that would not be nice.
Hostile engaged.
Alright, and there goes the main force. Or maybe that's bad guys going against the main force, I don't know. We don't have time to worry about it.
Let me know when you want to move. Get back in the barrier. Embrace eternity. I've heard it. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Let's go!
So you might have heard at the start of that fight, Jack telling me to get back inside. So I accidentally drifted out of the field. If you do, it's not instant death, but your shields and health bar will go down pretty quickly. So yeah, stay in the field.
Let me know when you're ready. Moving out, Commander.
Perfect.
Alright, ammo's becoming a bit of a problem, so...
Hold on! There.
Yeah, so this part ends when you arrive right around there.
Hold on, we're almost there.
We must move quickly, Shepard.
All right, let's move. Pushing. Keep it up.
Hurry, Shepard.
Nicely done. If your teammate's not loyal, that ends pretty brutally. The person,
Copy. What's your position?
your biotic, gets sucked into the Seeker Swarm.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
If you don't pick the right person, your companion
Joker,
dies right
are
there.
you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Morton's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy the base.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I bust through.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
All right, and so whether or not anyone in the rear guard perishes in this final part depends on the quote-unquote overall defensive rating. I actually don't know exactly how it's set, but basically companions like Grunt and Garrus and Zaid are considered high defense, whereas someone like Kasumi or Tali are considered low defense. So Morden as well, and that's why I sent Morden back with the rest of the Normandy crew. But yeah, this is the final part here, so we're going to select our 2 teammates to go forward, and then that will we'll write it out and see what's going on at the heart of this facility.
I'm ready, Commander.
So am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
The Collectors, the Reapers, they aren't a threat to us. They're a threat to everything, everyone. Those are the lives we're fighting for. That's the scale. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We win or lose it all in the next few minutes. Make me proud. Make yourselves proud.
Well said. Let's go finish this.
All right, here we go. Now this may not be the best pair to do this part of the mission, but I'm just deciding to stick with the original 2 companions. That's all this really is.
Enemies incoming!
We basically want to just keep moving up.
Enemies incoming!
Barriers up! Up front! Come on over!
This'll put them down. One less! Now let's finish you off!
Alright, that's it.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into some kind of superstructure. It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. A human Reaper.
Precisely. It appears the collectors have processed tens of thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
Alright, and so right here you see those sort of glowing tubes. There are 4 of them. That is what we're going to have to destroy as soon as the battle begins.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet. We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
Also, kind of weird, the human shape. You can, in fact, talk about it right here. When literally all the other Reapers actually look like Sovereign, so I'm not sure why this one looks different, but anyways, we're going to keep this going.
This thing is an abomination. Edie, how do we destroy it?
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. Gotta take care of some old friends first.
Enemies incoming!
Heavy weapons, watch yourselves!
I'm not having any ammo reloads.
Assuming control. You want to sustain your attack. My attacks will tear you apart.
Shoot the injection tubes!
Oh man. Usually you can do that in one round, but not having the assault rifle made that annoying. It made that much harder.
Get over here! Shoot the tubes!
Shoot!
Shepard to ground team. Status report.
It's safe. We are holding, but they keep coming. A quick exit is preferable.
Head to the Normandy! Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the elusive man. Edie's patching it through.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I still have to destroy the base.
Not necessary. I have a better option. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
They liquefied people. Turned them into something horrible. We have to destroy the base.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
I'm not so sure. Seeing it firsthand, using anything from this base seems like a betrayal.
If we ignore this opportunity, that would be a betrayal. They were working directly with the Collectors. Who knows what information is buried there? This base is a gift. We can't just destroy it.
Even the Cerberus cheerleader is against you there, Elusive Man. Just to give you some additional perspective on this, take into account our recent mission to collect the Reaper IFF. The Elusive Man sent a research team there to a known derelict Reaper to collect it, knowing probably full well that there is a sizable risk the team could get compromised due to indoctrination. But he sent them anyways, and I'm pretty sure that that team didn't have any idea of the risk. So basically with the Elusive Man, anything and anyone is expendable in the name of quote-unquote advancing humanity's interests, though honestly I think it's more of his own, increasing his own power rather than humanity's.
You're completely ruthless. The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to grow your own Reaper.
My goal is to save humanity from the Reapers, at any cost. I've never hidden that from you. Imagine how many lives could be saved if we keep this base intact and use its knowledge to thwart the Reapers. Imagine the lives that will be lost if we don't.
No matter what kind of technology we might find, it's not worth it.
Shepard, you died fighting for what you believed. I brought you back so you could keep fighting. Some would say what we did to you was going too far, but look what you've accomplished. I didn't discard you because I knew your value. Don't be so quick to discard this facility. Think of the potential.
We'll fight and win without it. I won't let fear compromise who I am.
Miranda, do not let Shepard destroy the base.
Or what? You'll replace me next?
I gave you an order, Miranda.
I noticed. Consider this my resignation.
Shepard, think about what's at stake, about everything Cerberus has done for you.
Yep.
Let's move. We got 10 minutes before the reactor overloads and blows this whole station apart.
Alrighty. Now, this is not the ideal way to try to fight this guy, but we're just gonna wing it. Oh, I guess I got a few shots in there. Alright, almost there.
That should take your heat off.
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation through destruction.
Ah, Joker.
Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on!
Nice.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Oh.
Too many lives were lost at that base. I'm not sorry it's gone.
The first of many lives. The technology from that base could have secured human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic from the start.
I know what you are and the price of dealing with you. We do things my way from now on. Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Joker, lose this channel.
About time. Ooh, and that was a nice little prelude to Mass Effect 3 there. We're going to go ahead and hit continue, though. And back on the Normandy. So yeah, that was the completion of the final story mission for Mass Effect 2, launching the suicide mission, rescuing the crew on the Normandy, and taking out the collectors. The elusive man finally kind of showed his hand at the very end there, and all this work, it seems like he might have had an interest in saving human colonies from being abducted, but more than that, he seemed more interested in acquiring that Reaper technology to advance Cerberus as an organization, or even himself. So we obviously stuck to our guns as a Paragon and chose to destroy the base, and that will have consequences going forward into Mass Effect 3. Now, that was one heck of a mission. It is, I think the suicide mission at the end is maybe my second favorite, my favorite being one of the DLCs we'll see coming up, and really well designed with a lot of different choices you have to make on choosing specialists to help you get through different parts of the mission, especially that bit with going through the Seeker Swarm Cavern. That is a very interesting take combat-wise, so really stellar way, I think, to end the game. And with that, our journey is actually not yet done. So Mass Effect 2, obviously, kind of this main storyline came out before Bioware released several subsequent DLCs. And I've saved 2 to follow this main story arc. The first one is going to be Arrival, which kind of goes over the events leading up to the beginning of Mass Effect 3. And just from like a timeline perspective, canonically, Arrival happens last, and we're going to do that next. We're not doing last because I am saving Lair of the Shadow Broker, the other DLC, for last because it is by far my favorite DLC for Mass Effect 2, featuring our romantic partner Liara Tassoni and chasing down the Shadow Broker. It is definitely combat-wise, a close tie with, I think, the suicide mission. But story-wise, really stellar, and really brings Liara's character to life in ways that I think even exceed the main companions that you have here in Mass Effect 2. It was a really stellar DLC to put together. So we'll have that to look forward to. But for this episode, we're going to wrap things up right here with the end of the suicide mission. My name is Marvin. I really hope you enjoyed this part of our playthrough today. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to Buddy Up Gaming for additional installments of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, as well as other family-friendly gaming content. Hope you're doing well, and take care out there.